Hey guys, how's it going? Capan here. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite cards released in League of Explorers. It is the Pit Snake. Now, while Pit Snake hasn't really made any waves in Constructed Rogue has basically been the same old, play a bunch of spells, Miracle-only, and, well, kill your stuff with a giant weapon and AoE effects. Well, yeah, that Pit Snake just doesn't fit into that, but it does fit very well into the arena genre, and I think a lot of people have actually underrated the card. It does have a pretty big impact, so let's talk about that. Now, the most impactful cards in the game, in arena at least, are of course the common cards, which of course Pit Snake is, and it is a tool that Rogue, especially in arena, doesn't have very much access to. It is a cheap card you can just play whenever you want, and the reason you want this is because Rogue, most powerful cards you have are combo cards. So Pit Snake is maybe the best combo enabler in the game. It's competing with Backstab, but Backstab you can't always play, and sometimes when you can play it, you don't actually want to play it. Pit Snake has a very few regretful turns. Honestly, the most regretful turn to play Pit Snake is usually on turn 1, because it'll either die to your opponent's hero power if they are playing that type of hero, or it'll trade for like a 2-drop. And well, you're playing a 1-drop, trading almost always for a 2-drop. That's fine. Even if it gets hero powered, you're getting a mana tempo because they're using 2 mana to remove your 1 mana. So really, in the worst case situation, Pit Snake is not really that bad of a play. That's why it is an awesome combo enabler. So it not only works with combo, but it projects combo. So if you play this and a combo cards are usually very high tempo. Pit Snake is also very high tempo. And if you do a lot of very high tempo things on the same turn, they have a bigger effect. It becomes harder and harder for your opponent to actually come back from that one big turn that you just had. So it makes it so Pit Snake, if you're playing it with another combo card, your opponent's at the very least dropping at least, another mana and tempo on that turn, because they have to remove Pit Snake, because playing anything with Pit Snake on the board is crazy. So that's why the card is just really, really good. But it interacts with some other cards, and it has a bit of a hidden power that I never really see my opponents take advantage of, so I want to talk about how I use the card today. So the way that I like to play Rogue is I kind of get a lot of greedy trades and a lot of value from the weapon hero power. It's very good at the start of the game, because even sometimes when you kill like a 3/2 minion and you take 9 damage, that's kind of okay, because very often you don't need a 2-drop. Your weapon is very threatening, just being what it is, and you can often just get away with taking that much damage, and usually you actually win the game from doing just crazy plays like that. And if you play that way, what you really do need in that type of rogue deck are taunts. You need taunts because in the late game you have to protect yourself from your opponent being able to burst you down. So being aggressive in the early game allows you to not take quite as many 2-drops as really you just don't need them, because your hero power can carry you through the early game, as long as you don't get bursted down, so you need some taunts in the late game. Usually a few extra compared to some other classes. And taunts also have a lot of synergy with Pit Snake, and that type of playstyle usually lets you get away with getting more higher quality cards, so you can have much higher quality turns, which usually means, in Rogue, much higher tempo turns, and Pit Snake, again, forwards that notion, forwards that type of play, and synergizes with taunts so well. I mean, there's really only one hero. It's just the mage that can kill a Pit Snake behind a taunt. That's it. So against like a druid or another rogue, classes that do have 1 damage hero powers, if you play a taunt in front of your Pit Snake, you'll usually win the game, because the taunts are usually low attack, high health minions, so they very efficiently kill early game drops, and your opponent can't play those because it loses to the taunt, and they can't play something big because it loses to the Pit Snake. So very simplistic plays on cards that don't actually weigh your deck down, synergize together so well that you will steal so many games. But it's not just that. Pit Snake has a few other factors on a couple other cards in the game, and I want to talk about those as well. A pretty big one is Tomb Spider. We have realized that Tomb Spider is also a very powerful arena card. It's basically like the Murloc Knight-ish type card, where you can play it on turn 4 if you need to, and you can play it in the late game to just curve out to play like another 5-drop or something like that on the same turn as the Tomb Spider, or you can just get the biggest creature that you possibly can to slow down your deck if you're at that stage in it. So the flexibility is awesome, and well, lets you get the Pit Snake. Tomb Spider is a tempo drop, and you can usually recover by getting a Pit Snake, and Pit Snake is above average on the total beasts. Thus, Tomb Spider is above average for Rogue compared to some other classes. And that's something to note if you do see the card pop up. Similar case with Fossilized Devilsaur. Fossilized Devilsaur is not a very good card, but it works really well with Pit Snake. The problem with it is most beasts suck, and most beasts that don't suck cost more than 2 mana, so it's hard to actually get the taunt effect. But if you have like 2 or 3 beasts in your deck, and those 2 or 3 beasts are Pit Snakes, well, Fossilized Devilsaur is pretty good, at least in Arena, becomes a pretty good play, especially with Pit Snake on the same turn on turn 9 or 10. Another card that has actually probably the most impact with Pit Snake existing is Hungry Dragon. Hungry Dragon can produce a Pit Snake for your opponent. The Hungry Dragon effect does not have any class limitations or anything like that. You play Hungry Dragon, there's literally like 2 or 3% chance that your opponent will get Pit Snake, and if they do, you will lose the game. If you spend your 3rd turn with a coin or your 4th turn playing a Hungry Dragon into an empty board and your opponent gets Pit Snake, you can bet that that game is completely lost, especially if you're playing against like a Paladin who's willing to Divine Shield the Pit Snake up and then counter your next play. So it makes Hungry Dragon a lot worse. And it was already kind of a marginal card, so you may have to think twice about picking that one. But overall, Pit Snake has made some pretty like really cool actually gameplays possible with Rogue. The gameplay, it seems to have works a lot better because of the card, and there's quite a bit of a strategic component when it comes to playing with the card. So I want to show you guys some games to demonstrate some of the cool things that are possible and just how awesome the card is today. So check those out. Hope you guys like them. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I've learned that few characters can mean really long things in Chinese. I don't know if that's Chinese, but it could be. I have no idea. This could be like a fucking novel right here. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Alright, let's work out what's going on here. The first thing is a tree house. So there's a tree house, and then Zoro came along. Oh man, that next one's tough. Yeah, I don't know about that next one. It's a duck? Alright, let's say it's a duck. So there's a tree house, and then Zoro came along, and then a duck came along. And that's like a TV antenna. And then we have an umbrella. And that last one is the trickiest one of them all. It's like a spaceship. Oh! Oh my god! That's the best thing ever! I was gonna flame cannon it, but we don't even need to do that. Four mana pass a turn. I like it. And we have lethal, and we're doing it before Flame Strike, so...
I can fix anything.
Yeah, I just want to protect against Flame Strike.
Squire, attend me.
We have lethal if he doesn't do anything here. That's game over. That wasn't a misplay. If I attack with a Yeti, Flame Strike kills both minions. Warlock. Okay, let's try to get some more early game. I really like the Raptor though. We have a few death rattles that's just insane with it. Sure, I guess. Play something. Get a bit countered by Mortal Coil, but it does counter the 2-drop. Let's try to punish here. In this situation, he has to play something that challenges this, otherwise I kill it with that for free.
Buying or selling.
Oh, that's a very good draw, though. Though with Deadly Poison, it seems like I could still probably counter it. Unless it's a Mortal Coil. Oh, Soulfire. Okay, sure. Pretty strong card.
It's time for a little blood. You will regret this.
That kind of sucks.
Here we go.
I really can't do much here. Playing this. Might as well kill it. Nah, let's do some face damage. We have to stop him from tapping, because he's low on cards.
Here we go.
These snakes have been crazy this game. Got a Hellfire. That's too bad, bro.
To Northred! Victory!
Here we go.
Just dies to the snake. Oh my god, that was insane. Oh my god. Okay. It's pretty decent, I guess. Oh, but if you do buy them, you guys can use my my Amazon link and links in the description. Yeah, just go through any of those.
Happy feast of winter.
Get those referral points.
Hello, hello, hello.
Drag stupid! Don't mess with Tusk.
Okay. Okay. It's fine. That's alright. The monkey's putting some pressure here. You really like Fierce Monkey? It's been working out okay. Does he have a shield or something? The monkey has a fucking shield? Are you kidding me? I don't remember seeing that monkey in World of Warcraft. If he has Eviscerate or something like that, I'm in really bad shape, actually. But otherwise, I guess it's... Okay! An ooze, huh? No shit. What? Maybe go for a Kodo. Oh yeah, I still have the hat on, don't I? Yep. That sucks. That sucks less.
Back to work.
Kill Ooze the weapon. I think if he plays an Ooze so liberally, it's a bit of a risk to actually play a weapon myself. Which is why I picked the Kodo. I think the weapon and the Kodo last turn were about as good as one another. Think he has backstab? No backstab.
No problem. For Blackwood.
Look at our hand right now. There should be an option to show your hand. So the rogue would be like, oh, okay, I quit. I mean, even if he gets a freeze here, it does. Oh my god, I got a stealth. Does he get a taunt? Taunt's actually pretty good here. God damn it. Taunted Pit Snake. No. It's good, but it's not quite good enough here.
Hammer time.
Dude, we got a stealth 9/9 and like a bajillion damage in hand. We just got burgled again. What the fuck?
I did.
Okay. I think I should keep a Buccaneer against the Druid. He might coin to kill it. Heckler for Heckler. It's an alright trade, I guess. Do we care about triggering a coin from this guy? I guess. Helps the curve a bit. He has to do it. It's crazy not to. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to draw 2 or a 3. Hopefully not Lance Carrier. Yeah, that's fine. Fuck. I'm gonna take 3 damage. This will block him from playing anything else. I'll just play that annoying piece of shit, I guess.
Goodbye.
Here we go.
Fine. Yeah, I have not been getting too lucky.
Your magic shall not save.
Okay. That's fine. I'm playing a swipe, but that's okay, I guess.
Your mother was
Here we go.
This is usually where my opponent draws swipe, but hopefully it doesn't happen this time. I traded because I want to play around buffs. Druids have a bit more buffs than normal, and buffs are just generally pretty good cards these days.
Another night on the prowl.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty weak board, but then we have the Sap Shadow Pan, which is insane.
Your mother was a murloc.
It's actually not that good anymore for me. I think I might just Tomb Spider that if the Demolisher lands. And Demolisher does not land.
We are the sword in the shadows. Job done. Well played.
Sap it. Mulch. Let's play it again. Alright. That's pretty good. Could taunt in front of it next turn. Stealth the Demolisher. Okay.
Enter the shadows.
As long as we don't get Ironbark, it should be fine. That's okay. That seems bad to me. Fucking Demolisher. I'm thinking about trading there. It should protect it a little bit. Fuck. Yeah, we get pretty destroyed by swipe. But he didn't have a swipe, and he still has card 1 and 4, which means he has the top deck at this turn. So chances are on our side that he doesn't have one. Oh, what a pit snake! God, that Demolisher's horrible.
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
Blades ready. Here we go.
Well played.
Beast Rogue, new meta.
Snakes. It has to be snakes.
My shield.
Outbeasted. Demolisher's gonna hit the Argus for 2, just watch. Oh. That's slightly better.
Here we go.
Well, Deathwing does the trick, I guess. Okay.
Well played. I can see.
Rip. Okay, it's a rogue. That's really bad. I think that is the matchup I'm looking forward to the least. Well, that's not so good. Oh damn, Jeweled Scarab Bros. Holy Wrath has better synergy with Booty Bay than Heckler. You are correct. Yeah. Seems good. Now, what Pokemon did you get? You play your Pokemon, I'll play my Pokemon. Pokemans. It's pretty bad, by the way. We could take a 50-50 with the Jungle Panther, but if we lose that, oh god, things be going bad.
You have been measured at about 1.
Man, Demolisher is so fucking terrible. Value, Aldor. Yep. Such value.
What justice?
Unworthy.
Damn it. I didn't really want to see that.
My eyes are open.
Seriously?
Mind if I roll need?
I am freed from the curse.
Reporting for duty.
Yes! Get Shrek'd. Fucking Demolisher's so bad. So bad, dude. I feel like, you know how normally RNG works? Like, you know, typically you miss one, you hit one, you miss one, you hit one. You know, it's back and forth, like it happens, right? I feel like Demolisher is bad like 90% of the time. And that 10% of the time, it's fucking crazy. Like, am I the only person who experiences that? It can't be.
Behold the might of Storm Wind.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Make my day.
Can I help you, sir?
What the fuck?
Let me get that. Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
Yeah, this is bad, dude. This is really bad. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dingo. Yes. Let me get that. Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
Oh, maybe I should have attacked. Nah, it doesn't matter much. I mean, that's okay as long as it doesn't get Consecrate. Okay. He doesn't have 1 damage. We're saved. More draws. God damn it.
Dingo. Yes. Reporting for duty.
I've been getting so fucking wrecked this game, it's unbelievable. Okay. Okay.
Follow the rule. Behold the might of Storm Wind.
Guess it was a good play. Oh yeah. Okay.
Someone call for the doctor. We are the sword in the shadow.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's definitely incorrect. Let's go for a taunt.
Reporting for duty.
Wow! Alright, that was pretty lucky. Sometimes lucky.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Oh, the fish is gonna get real fucking fed here in a moment, bro. Where'd you get that minion?
Reporting for duty.
Oh, man! Are you kidding?
I get
Are you serious? Alright. 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 We got a little lucky that game. We got a little lucky. Fuck the pit snake, dude. Fuck yo pit snake.